We had a ton of big gaming news this year, but what just dropped is likely the biggest news of 2020. Microsoft and Bethesda have entered into an agreement in which Microsoft will acquire Bethesda Softworks and its studios. Learn more here. I will go over everything this means because this could have a huge impact on almost everything, instantly making the Xbox Series X and S a way better deal. So a like on the video would really help the channel out, and let's go. Microsoft spent 7.5 billion in cash for this acquisition. Like for comparison, they bought Mojang for Minecraft for 2.5 billion and Sony bought Insomniac for 229 million. But yeah, they of course now get way more studios and IP. 2,300 people worldwide are working at Bethesda Xbox nodes. That's actually not a lot. I'm quite surprised by that number. So this includes Bethesda Game Studios, of course working on Starfield, Elder Scrolls 6 at some point in the future, and Fallout 76. They got It, who is of course about to launch the new Doom DLC and will likely do more Doom in the future. ZeniMax Online with the Elder Scrolls Online. And fun fact by the way, one of the final tweets from Xbox before this announcement was a retweet from the Elder Scrolls Online account about a DLC that was out now. Maybe that was already some foreshadowing. They also got Machine Games behind the Wolfenstein franchise. I'm curious if they will do another Wolfenstein game or maybe something else. I overall hope that It and Machine Games get to make their new IP, but we will have to wait and see. And interesting is that they will also buy Tango Gameworks from The Evil Within and now working on Ghostwire Tokyo, and also Arcane Studios behind Dishonored and now Deathloopt. And those two titles are PlayStation 5 console exclusives. So in 2021, Microsoft will basically launch 2 console exclusives on the PlayStation 5. Pretty wild, right? And now, while recording this video, Phil Spencer, the Xbox boss, actually confirmed that they will still honor these PlayStation exclusivity deals, as Jason Schreier reports. Meaning that Ghostwire Tokyo and Deathloopt in 2021 will release on PlayStation 5, but not on Xbox. While future Bethesda games will come to Xbox and PC and other consoles on a case-by-case basis, which is huge. This could potentially mean that Starfield doesn't come to PlayStation 5, or that Elder Scrolls 6 would only come to PC and Xbox. Like on paper this is now possible, but I would be shocked if it actually happened. What we do know for sure is that Microsoft will bring Bethesda's future games onto Xbox Game Pass the same day they launch on Xbox and PC, like Starfield, the highly anticipated new space epic currently in development by Bethesda Game Studios. So that is already huge, that every upcoming Bethesda PC or console game that is not called Deathloopt or Ghostwire Tokyo will launch on Game Pass day 1. So what I think will happen is that some titles will be exclusive, like maybe the next title from Machine Games or the next Doom, just titles that have a smaller but still hardcore fan base and that would not generate a ton of money on PlayStation anyways. While massive games like Starfield and the Elder Scrolls 6 will likely still come to PlayStation the same day, I think, but of course be full priced. So then Microsoft still has the better deal, because on PlayStation 5 you have to pay $70 to play the game, while on Xbox and PC you can just subscribe to a $15 monthly subscription and get the same game day 1 as well. We're now actually seeing this with the Elder Scrolls Online. Bethesda just confirmed that the game will stay on PlayStation 4 even after this acquisition. Of course, it would be a dick move to remove the game, while a lot of people already bought it on that platform. But I still think this kind of shows you that they still want to make a lot of money. It's really the Minecraft tactic, I think. Microsoft would be stupid to not release it on PlayStation 4, where they will sell millions upon millions of copies. Like, having some games as an exclusive will not outweigh the money you can get on another platform. And thanks to Game Pass, it's still a better deal on Xbox. So you're still pushing people to your system. And this can go further, like what if they made modding exclusive on Xbox and PC and not on PlayStation? So that would be another benefit for playing Elder Scrolls or Starfield on Xbox or PC instead of PlayStation 5. While they still get money from selling the PlayStation 5 version. And we actually already saw this with Fallout 4, where Xbox players had way more modding options than on PlayStation 4. But the truth is, anything is possible. Like, if Microsoft wants to pull a big move and make Elder Scrolls 6 exclusive, they can do that. Like, if Xbox is falling behind on the PlayStation 5, they can just play that card, though I don't think that that is the intention right now. The truth is though, we will likely really see the benefits of this deal for Microsoft in 2022 at the earliest, because again, the two Bethesda games coming in 2021 are PlayStation 5 console exclusives. It's insane that this news did not leak and that they could drop this mega bomb one day before the Xbox Series X and S pre-orders. But again, the point is that this will not really matter for the short term, unless Starfield is holiday 2021, which I don't believe. We will likely see Bethesda games now next year during Xbox showcases, which will make them more exciting to watch, but this is more a long-term play that for the first year of the Series X and S will not really matter a lot, I think. But yeah, the possibilities are endless in the end. We got Obsidian already reacting to Fallout New Vegas 2 tweets, because they of course made the original. Like, Microsoft now owns the Fallout IP, so they could give it to Obsidian, so they could make a new Fallout, while Bethesda Game Studios works on Starfield and Elder Scrolls. Like, otherwise we will not be seeing a new Fallout game for at least 10 more years. And while, of course, Obsidian announced their own IP about them working on a Fallout game would make way more financial sense. But it's also important to note that Bethesda has a lot of work to do actually to get the trust back of many people, especially after Fallout 76 and also Wolfenstein Youngblood and Rage 2 in a way. I said it on Twitter as well, but really the last major sales hit for Bethesda was Fallout 4 in 2015. Like, sure, the Doom games did well too financially, but in terms of sales, the other franchises just did not set the world on fire. So they kind of need a big success, and a lot is riding on Starfield, especially with Cyberpunk coming out as well. Like, does Bethesda Game Studios still have it in them to come close to the quality of the other open world RPGs? The problem with the Dishonored games or Wolfenstein 2 was not the quality, just that not a lot of people cared. So that's why I think they will make perfect sense for Game Pass, because then way more people will try them because they are actually really good. But if Bethesda Game Studios cannot hit the same quality they were able to release before, then it could make you wonder if this was worth the get. Like, Elder Scrolls 6 has to be amazing, and it's hard to say, looking at the previous track records, if Bethesda can still hit it. Don't get me wrong, it will still be huge, but they have to be good as well. Man, what an interesting news story. Huge move from Microsoft. I love to see it. This will totally make the battle between Xbox and PlayStation way more interesting. Now Sony has to step it up as well, you would think, right? Subscribe for way more reactions on the latest gaming news. A like on the video would really help the channel out. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And check out my recent Your Game show, where every Sunday I talk about the latest gaming trends. And now I focused on the big 2021 games. For now though, I will speak to you next time, and goodbye.